The morning arrives in steel blue colors, clocking in before the sun can speak. We trade our hours to hungry engines while dust writes stories across our sleeves. The city's heart beats through the factory windows, 1,000 sparks against the gray, like falling stars refusing extinction, still finding reasons to burn each day. And every mile beneath these worn-out boots is another promise carried through. The world may measure us in numbers, but it never sees the fire underneath. We're building an iron horizon, one brick, one dream, one scar at a time. Holding tomorrow above our shoulders, like a bridge stretched over the night. And when the cold winds gather around us, your hand still finds its place in mine. We're not surviving because it's easy. We're surviving because we decided to try. You've seen the cracks beneath my armor, the unpaid fears, the sleepless days, yet you stayed like a lighthouse standing when every storm demanded escape. Some nights the future feels distant, like a train fading beyond the rain. But rivers don't stop at the mountain, and roots grow deeper through the strain. So we keep planting seeds in shadows, trusting sunlight we haven't seen, because hope is not a miracle, it's a muscle strengthened quietly. We're building an iron horizon, one brick, one dream, one scar at a time. Holding tomorrow above our shoulders, like a bridge stretched over the night. And when the cold winds gather around us, your hand still finds its place in mine. We're not surviving because it's easy. We're surviving because we decided to try. The sky was never promised to be gentle, the road was never promised to be straight. But every sunrise starts in darkness, and every harvest begins with faith. Let the years test our foundations, let the seasons change their names. A house built from loyalty and courage will outlive the storms and building an iron horizon, one brick, one dream, one scar at a time. Watching the dawn climb over the distance, painting gold across the sky. And when our children ask what carried us through the winters we survived, we'll tell them hope was not a feeling, it was the choice to stay alive. We're building an iron horizon, and I can finally see the light. The hands that carry the weight of the world are often the hands no nobody sees. Yet every city, every road, every dream rest upon their quiet strength. Through the shadows on my doorway, called my dreams a ship too weak to sail. Every failure hung around my neck like rusted anchors forged from doubt and blame. I walked through years of broken mirrors, seeing fragments where a whole should be. Yet every crack became a small horizon, showing roads I couldn't yet believe. The rain kept writing on my windows in a language only scars could read. Some nights I was a candle in a canyon, barely holding back the dark. But the mountain remembers every footstep, even when the climber wants to turn around. Every wound becomes a map of survival, every lost piece becomes solid ground. And I kept carrying fire through the flood waters, protecting a spark no storm could steal. Now the summit wears the colors of my battles, and the sky finally knows my name. The world applauds the finished portrait, but never sees the canvas torn apart. Never hears the wars beneath the silence, or the earthquakes underneath the heart. I bury pieces of myself in winters where hope felt thinner than the air. Yet seeds don't ask permission from the darkness, they just keep reaching somewhere. And every stone they placed before me became another stair. The river doesn't argue with the mountain, it simply learns another way. But the mountain remembers every footstep, even when the climber wants to turn around. Every wound becomes a map of survival, every lost piece becomes solid ground. And I kept carrying fire through the flood waters, protecting a spark no storm could steal. Now the summit wears the colors of my battles, and the sky finally knows my name. I learned that pain is not a prison, it's a forge hidden beneath the flame. And the pressure that once tried to break me was shaping who I would become. The stars are not born shining, they spend lifetimes learning how to burn. Maybe that's why the night grows darker just before the light returns. Now the mountain remembers every footstep, every fear I dragged across the stone, every storm that tried to the person who survived. The river never defeated the mountain, it simply outlasted it. And every dream that reaches the sunrise was once a spark trembling in the dark. I found an old song in the attic tonight, hidden beneath a layer of dust and years. The needle fell like rain on forgotten pavement, and suddenly your laughter reappeared. The room dissolved into a photograph, colors blooming from a faded frame. We were young enough to outrun sunsets, still believing forever had our names. Back then the future felt like an open highway, stretching beyond the edge of sight. But time is a thief with velvet hands, it steals without making a sound. And these vinyl ghosts keep spinning circles around the heart I thought I learned to heal. Every melody unlocks another doorway to a world that no longer feels real. You were the summer inside the speakers, the wildfire dancing through the night. Now every chorus carries your shadow, like moonlight trapped inside the grooves of time. Dreams like leather jackets, too young to know how fragile they could be. Every street light was a constellation, every goodbye felt centuries away. Then life arrived like shifting coastlines, moving landmarks we thought would stay. And love became a train at midnight, a fading whistle drifting far away. Yet somehow every note remembers what the years could never keep. The record turns, the decades vanish, and the silence learns to sing. And these vinyl ghosts keep spinning circles around the heart I thought had learned to heal. Every melody unlocks another doorway to a world that no longer feels real. You are the summer inside the speakers, the wildfire dancing through the night. Now every chorus carries your shadow, like moonlight trapped inside the grooves of time. Maybe music is a lighthouse built for ships that no longer exist, a language spoken by the past, who echoes the present cannot resist. And maybe that's why certain songs still shake the dust from sleeping scars, because memories never truly leave us, they just hide inside guitars. Never return, but for a few beautiful minutes the years surrender to the sound, and everyone I've lost comes back whenever that record comes around. The song ends, the room grows quiet, the dust settles back into the light. But somewhere inside the spinning silence, we're still young, still laughing, still alive. They drew their maps around our story, measured love with borrowed rules, built their towers out of whispers, and crowned themselves the keepers of the truth. But you and I were never mirrors, trying to reflect what others wanted to see. We were rivers finding oceans without asking permission to be free. And in your eyes I found a shelter where I could finally set my armor down. The world can talk like distant thunder, but storms don't change the stars. So I'll meet you where the sky knows us, beyond the noise, beyond the crowd, where hearts don't need a translation, and silence speaks its truth out loud. You're the compass that still finds me across every mile and every sea, and I'd rather lose the world's approval than lose the one who believes in me. Stretches like a desert, but even deserts remember rain. The moon still finds the waiting ocean, night after night, again and again. Some people build their lives from judgment, stacking stones around their fears. But love was never meant for cages, it was born to outlive the years. And every road between us teaches my heart your worth, because trust is not a chain that binds, it's a bridge that remains unseen. So I'll meet you where the sky knows us, beyond the noise, beyond the crowd, where hearts don't need a translation, and silence speaks its truth out loud. You're the compass that still finds me across every mile and every sea, and I'd rather lose the world's approval than lose the one who believes in me. Let them speak in borrowed certainties, while you write our names upon the wind. The mountains never ask the valley whether they deserve to exist. And if the whole world turns away tomorrow, I would still recognize your light, because some connections are older than distance and stronger than the fear of being I'll meet you where the sky of strangers. It's the hand that remains when the noise is gone. And trust is not a promise spoken, it's choosing each other over and over on. The ocean never asks the moon for proof. The stars never explain why they shine. And some hearts remain connected long before the world understands why. We built a house from borrowed sunlight, hung our dreams where golden curtains swayed, certain every summer in the garden would never learn how flowers fade. You drew your name across my shadow, like a river carving through a stone. I thought forever lived between us, like a language only we had known. But no one hears the first crack in the glass until the light begins to leak through the past. Love was never written as an endless sky. Even stars grow tired of burning through the night. We were two bright comets painted silver in the dark. Now I'm gathering the ashes of a disappearing spark. And I know every blossom must surrender to the ground. Every song becomes an echo when the final note dies down. Still letting go of you feels impossible to do, like teaching when to not to miss the summer that it knew. The clocks kept breathing in the hallway while we stood pretending time stood still. Small distances became an ocean, one silent wave against our will. Your laughter slowly changed its address, like migrating birds before the cold. And all the words we left unspoken turned into ghosts too hard to hold. I held the fragments of what we became, cutting my hands while protecting watching winter not to miss the summer that it knew. Maybe grief is love with nowhere left to stay. A lighthouse still shining after ships sail away. Maybe endings are just rivers reaching seas unknown. Not every heart we're given is a heart we're meant to own. And maybe truth arrives like rain we cannot hide beneath a storm that breaks the branches, but reveals what's underneath. Love was never written as an endless sky. Not every constellation survives the night. Still I choose every moment, every scar, every flame, even knowing one day I'd be left with only your name. And the bravest kind of mercy isn't holding on too long. It's learning how to listen when goodbye becomes the song. Understanding some seasons were never meant to stay, yet loving every color before it washed away. The garden sleeps beneath the veil of snow. The river keeps moving where it has to go. And somewhere in the silence I finally understand some loves are not forever, yet forever change who I am. The house still wears your shadow lightly, like sunlight trapped inside old glass. Every room repeats a language that disappeared but somehow lasts. Your name still floats above the silence, like smoke that lingers after flame. And every corner of the city keeps finding new ways to say your name. I thought love would leave like thunder, instead it left like falling snow. Quiet enough to miss the moment, heavy enough to change the world. Now the nights arrive like unanswered letters, and every memory breaks the seal. We're just two ships after the tide, drifting through waters we can't rewind, holding the map of a vanished coastline, tracing the shape of what we left behind. And I finally know some roses bloom only to teach the spring how to leave. Maybe love and pain were always twins, sharing the same heartbeat inside of me. Inside of me. I replay moments like old film reels, watching colors fade frame by frame, searching for the scene where I could have saved us before the ending learned our names. There were words I locked behind my teeth, apologies I never let breathe. Now they circle me like satellites, forever out of reach. And regret is a strange museum filled with things that almost stayed. Every memory shines a little brighter now that it's too far away. But just two ships after the tide, drifting through waters we can't rewind, holding the map of a vanished coastline, tracing the shape of what we left behind. And I finally know some roses bloom only to teach the spring how to leave. Maybe love and pain were always twins, sharing the same heartbeat inside of me. Inside of me. Maybe hearts are not made to keep everything. Maybe they're rivers meant to let things pass. Even the moon loses pieces of itself, yet still returns to the glass black sea. And maybe the price of loving deeply is carrying echoes after the song is gone. Not because the music failed, but because it mattered all along. We're just two ships after the tide, separated by horizons we can't cross. Still grateful for every sunrise we borrowed, even if it came with loss. And I finally know some stars burn out, not because they weren't enough, but because beauty was never measured by how long it could hold on. Maybe love and pain were always twins, walking together through every season. One taught me how to open my heart, the other taught me the reason. The ocean keeps no footprints, the sky keeps no goodbyes. Yet somewhere between the waves and the stars, your memory still survives. And maybe that's what love becomes, not a place to return to, but a light you carry home. The fields still carry iron memories, where thunder once was carved into the land. Old scars sleep beneath the wild flowers, like forgotten weapons buried in the sand. The wind moves softly through abandoned watchtowers, no flags left trembling against the sky. Only the quiet language of the sparrows, teaching broken horizons how to fly. And the rivers that were once divided now carry the same reflection of the moon. Maybe peace is not the absence of sorrow, maybe it's the courage to plant again. When the cannons bloom in The maps are only paper shadows, drawn by hands that feared the unknown. But oceans never ask for passports, and the clouds belong to everyone. I've seen strangers become brothers across tables built from shared bread and time, like rivers meeting in the delta, leaving separate names behind. The earth beneath our footsteps whispers that we were never meant to stand alone. Every war begins as a story. Every bridge begins as a dream. When the cannons bloom into gardens, and the fences learn the shape of open gates, we'll gather beneath the sky with no borders, where tomorrow is no longer afraid, and the children will inherit sunlight, not the weight of battles they never knew, like 1,000 scattered stars becoming constellations, finding their place in something true. The night can only hold the dawn for so long. The winter can only silence the seas for a while, because hope is written into the roots of the forest, and forgiveness is written into the rain. The world keeps turning toward the morning, no matter how long the darkness remains. When the cannons bloom into gardens, and every language learns the word friend, we'll look back at the ashes of division and wonder why we feared the wind. And the children will inherit sunlight, not the echoes of old alarms, like 1,000 scattered stars becoming constellations, held together by open arms. The mountains never argued with the rivers, the oceans never questioned the sky. Perhaps the world remembers something we spent too long trying to forget, that we belong to the same sunrise. silver through my ruined rooms. Every crack inside my silence, learn the language of your bloom. I was drifting like a compass, broken underneath a faithless sky. Then your eyes became a coastline, teaching lost horizons how to rise. Now every street remembers your footsteps, like the earth still hums after thunder is gone. You're the cathedral of light in my weathered chest, the last warm fire that winter couldn't possess. And I carry your name like a lantern in fog, through the miles, through the dark, through the damage of my thoughts. If love is a river carved deep into stone, then you're the shape of the valley my soul calls home. And the fear of losing you lives under every prayer, like a shadow beneath wings, suspended in air. There were evenings made of amber, melting slowly on the edge of time. We wore hours like old vinyl, spinning softly through the hush of night. In your presence, storms grew smaller, even chaos seemed to lose its teeth. You were gravity and starlight, holding scattered galaxies in me. Now the echo of your laughter remains, like perfume trapped inside an abandoned train. You're the cathedral of light in my weathered chest, the last warm fire that winter couldn't possess. And I carry your name like a lantern in fog, through the miles, through the dark, through the damage of my thoughts. If love is a river carved deep into stone, then you're the shape of the valley my soul calls home. And the fear of losing you lives under every prayer, like a shadow beneath wings, suspended in air. Sometimes I wake with the ocean inside me, tides pulling hard at the anchors I've known. What if one morning the stars rearrange and your constellation no longer leads me home? Would the gardens remember your footsteps? Would the windows still open for spring? Or would every beautiful thing in this world forget how to sing? You're the cathedral of light in my weathered chest, the sacred flame no darkness has conquered yet. And I carry your love like a map without end, past the years, past the scars, past the places I've been. If love is being left alone. The moon still borrows silver from the sea, just as my soul still borrows light from thee. And every horizon I chase in this life ends where your light begins. You arrive like moonlit water, spilling silver through my ruined rooms. Every crack inside my silence, learn the language of your bloom. I was drifting like a compass, broken underneath a faithless sky. Then your eyes became a coastline, teaching lost horizons how to rise. Now every street remembers your footsteps, like the earth still hums after thunder is gone. You're the Cathedral of Light in my weathered chest, the last warm fire that winter couldn't possess. And I carry your name like a lantern in fog, through the miles, through the dark, through the damage of my thoughts. If love is a river carved deep into stone, then you're the shape of the valley my soul calls home. And the fear of losing you lives under every prayer, like a shadow beneath wings suspended in air. There were evenings made of amber, melting slowly on the edge of time. We wore hours like old vinyl, spinning softly through the hush of night. In your presence storms grew smaller, even chaos seemed to lose its teeth. You were gravity and starlight, holding scattered galaxies in me. Now the echo of your laughter remains like perfume trapped inside an abandoned train. You're the Cathedral of Light in my weathered chest, the last warm fire that winter couldn't possess. And I carry your name like a lantern in fog, through the miles, through the dark, through the damage of my thoughts. If love is a river carved deep into stone, then you're the shape of the valley my soul calls home. And the fear of losing you lives under every prayer, like a shadow beneath wings suspended in air. Sometimes I wake with the ocean inside me, tides pulling hard at the anchors I've known. What if one morning the stars rearrange, and your constellation no longer leads me home? Would the gardens remember your footsteps? Would the window tomorrow still open for spring? Or would every beautiful thing in this world forget how to sing? You're the Cathedral of Light in my weather chest, the sacred flame no darkness has conquered yet. And I carry your love like a map without end, past the years, past the scars, past the places I've been. If love is a language the heavens decide, then your heart is the verse forever etched into mine. And the fear of losing you follows wherever I roam, like a lighthouse afraid of being left alone. The moon still borrows silver from the sea, just as my soul still borrows life from thee. And every horizon I chase in this life ends where your light begins. The morning arrives in steel blue colors, clocking in before the sun can speak. We trade our hours to hungry engines, while dust writes stories across our sleeves. The city's heart beats through the factory windows, 1,000 sparks against the gray, like falling stars refusing extinction, still finding reasons to burn each day. And every mile beneath these worn out boots is another promise carried through. The world may measure us in numbers, but it never sees the fire underneath. We're building an iron horizon, one brick, one dream, one scar at a time, holding tomorrow above our shoulders, like a bridge stretched over the night. And when the cold winds gather around us, your hand still finds its place in mine. We're not surviving because it's easy, we're surviving because we decided to try. You've seen the cracks beneath my armor, the unpaid fears, the sleepless days. Yeah, you stayed like a lighthouse standing when every storm demanded escape. Some nights the future feels distant, like a train fading beyond the rain. But rivers don't stop at the mountain, and roots grow deeper through the strain. So we keep planting seeds in shadows, trusting sunlight we haven't seen. Because hope is not a miracle, it's a muscle strengthened quietly. The sky was never promised to be gentle. The road was never promised to be straight. But every sunrise starts in darkness, and every harvest begins with faith. Let the years test our foundations, let the seasons change their names. A house built from loyalty and courage will outlive the storms and rain. One scar at a time, watching the dawn climb over the distance, painting gold across the sky. And when our children ask what carried us through the winters we survived, we'll tell them hope was not a feeling, it was the choice to stay alive. We're building an iron horizon, and I can finally see the light. The hands that carry the weight of the world are often the hands nobody sees. Yet every city, every road, every dream rests upon their quiet strength.